Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season 9 of AFG. We're still in the Terra Cave division, and this is Roshi, not only coach of the Annihilape everything that exists, but your Season 8 Littleroot champion up in the Terra Cave division. Roshi, how are you doing?
I am doing great. I'm really excited for this upcoming season. I've been waiting for like months.
Awesome to hear. Let's talk about some more questions. How I know how long you've been a part of AFG because we started at basically the same time. But just for everyone else watching, how long have you been doing drafts with AFG?
I have been a part of AFG since season 7. I was brought into it by a few friends of mine who are also in the server, Oscar, Wally, Brad, and Phantom. They really encouraged me to hop into it, and I thought I'd try it out because they told me like, "Oh, Muten, it's all about like math," and that idea kind of like, I mean that idea really interested me, and yeah, it's been really fun.
All right. Outside of AFG, so we know now this is third season of AFG. Do you have any other draft league experience?
I had a short stint in another league. It was a monotype league called GLCC, and that was also really fun. It's much different from AFG. I mean, naturally, right? Because it's monotype, and I was mono ice, which was playing on hard mode. But that was a fun little like intro to what draft was for me.
Awesome. Well, let's talk about your team. You many, many much points. You got Iron Valiant because you were the
Yes.
first overall pick, which I remember
Hmm.
there was a lot of laughs when that happened. Iron Bundle, Zapdos, Terra Captain Haxorus, Ferrothorn,
Hmm.
Crocodile, Mega Slowbro, Muck, which is a Terra Captain, and Mischievous, who's a Terra Captain. So talk about your team a bit.
So yes, this team is kind of built around enabling Haxorus as much as possible. One of the things was I'd never played a full like Pokemon game all the way through until like after the last season of AFG, and the Pokemon games that I happened to play were Pokemon Black and White. And my favorite Pokemon out of all of those were Haxorus. I loved Haxorus. He's really cool, and I really wanted to figure out a way to include him onto this team. I found out about the new Terra ruling, so I was like, hey, why not build a team around that? So I started like looking into it, and I was like, okay, so what's a good mon to do here? And then somebody recommended me Iron Valiant. I looked into what Iron Valiant needed, being like you want like a fast pivot, you want a slow pivot, you want another second setup sweeper, which is what Haxorus is on the team. And then I have a bunch of pivot with Bundle, we have a bunch of pivot with Zapdos, Ferrothorn, and Crocodile for hazard setting. Slowbro's my slow pivot, and Muck is just goaded. Muck was just genuinely my hero last season, and he's also very good on the team. He's nice, he's bulky, and it's lovely. Mischievous is an extra little bit of removal for right at the end.
Oh,
I think I got rather lucky with the team selection here. I got Valiant, Bundle, and Zapdos as my first three picks, and nobody stopped me. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Can't wait to try it out.
so the question I ask every coach: why no Sylveon?
I actually really like Sylveon. It's a cute mon. It's a cute mon. If I ever find a way to include it onto a draft team, I will. For
And
you, in your honor.
I appreciate that. And when I looked, like, I saw, oh, Roshi's done. Let's check out Roshi's team. I normally, like, how I grew up making drafts was cores. So the first core I always do is Fairy Steel Dragon, because, as a Sylveon person,
Hmm.
and then Fire, Water, Grass.
Of course.
And so I looked at that with your team, and I'm like, where's the fire type? So where's the fire type?
Well, with like all the resistances that the team has, as well as the move coverage, the insane move coverage that comes from Valiant, well, actually just everybody on the team, it just didn't seem like I needed a fire type. I think I just kind of have everything covered, especially with the three Terra captains that I was able to afford. So I think I just kind of didn't need one. Plus, I do have Fairy, Steel, and Dragon on the team, so it's as an opposite core. So we should be all
Yes.
right.
Absolutely. What are you excited for this season? Is there anyone in Terra Cave you can't wait to battle, or um, anything you're excited for?
I'd have to double check, but I'm looking forward for a rematch with Biff, Biffo Banana. Biff, I fought him. I think yes, I fought him last time. Yeah, it was with the Coco team. No. Biff, I fought my first season. I fought Biff my first season. I fought him with the team that I had Tapu Koko on, and he had Iron Bundle on his team. I remember the match distinctly. It was one of the most stressful matches like that I had ever had. Of course, it was also because it was my first proper draft match, and I just want to see like compared to then and compared to now, see how I fare up really against him. Because I mean, he's a good player. I like him.
Definitely agree with that. All right. Thank you so much for hopping on. We wish you the best in season 9. And who knows, maybe during the season, we'll stop back in during a week and check in.
Of course. Thank you.